previous video, we talked about what recognition of foreign divorce is in the Philippines. We also talked about what needs to be prepared for a case. Now we can discuss how the court case proceeds. What is the court process for recognition of foreign divorce? After gathering the facts and the initial documents, the lawyer will draft the petition for recognition of foreign divorce. This will then need to be signed by the lawyer and sworn to by the petitioner. Then, this petition should be filed with the regional trial court in the correct city or province. Attached to the petition will be copies of the relevant documents. The case will then be referred to one of the RTC's branches in that city or province. Then, the RTC will order that notice of the case be published in a random newspaper once a week for 3 weeks. The case will be calendared for first hearing. Notices of this will be served to the Philippine government offices concerned, to the last known address of the ex-spouse, and to any other required parties. Proof that these notices were accomplished needs to be shown at the first court hearing. After that, the lawyer will have the documents of the case marked into the record of the court. Can this be done while I am abroad? A case for recognition of foreign divorce can run even while the petitioner is out of the country. That the petitioner is abroad while the case is being prepared can actually be beneficial. If foreign documents need to be obtained in the foreign country, it is often easiest for the petitioner to get them himself or herself. Much of the remaining preparation can be done in remote coordination with your lawyer over the internet. Once trial begins, the petitioner should ideally come to testify on one of the hearing dates. This hearing date can be scheduled well ahead of time to account for travel and leave limitations. However, if it is not possible for the petitioner to testify, she may appoint a personal representative to appear on her behalf. The advisability of doing this will depend on how well and completely the documents presented can prove the facts of the case. How long does the case take? The trial can take about a year to a year and a half to finish from date of filing. Apart from the notice requirements, service of summons, and publication, the case can take so long because of the heavy backlog of court cases. Philippine courts tend to handle many cases at any given time. Even though only a few hearing dates are needed in a petition for recognition of foreign divorce, these are sometimes scheduled months apart because the calendars of the court are so crowded. Also, sometimes side issues come up which need to be resolved so that the case can move forward. Lawyers can ask to be accommodated by the court with closer hearing dates, but we cannot dictate. What lawyers can assure is the quality of their work and their diligence in order to prevent avoidable delays. What are the costs involved? A case for recognition of foreign divorce entails different costs. There are the fees paid to government offices for certified copies of documents. Then there are also the fees charged by the Department of Foreign Affairs or Philippine Embassy when needed. When the petition is filed, there is an initial filing fee collected by the court. There is also a requirement for the publication of the petition in a small newspaper chosen by the court. There are other expenses associated with the court proceedings, such as the court transcripts, photocopying, postage, and managerial expenses. A lawyer's professional fees are dependent on several factors, among them the difficulty of a particular case, the logistics involved, how much further investigation and liaisoning with government offices are needed, and other specific circumstances. Professional fees are divided into the lawyer's acceptance fee for the case, by which he commits his time to study and analyze the facts, commits to represent the client, and to prepare the petition for recognition. The subsequent fees for the other written pleadings he must submit to the court, and court appearances for each hearing. These fees are agreed on during the early consultations with the lawyer, after the circumstances of the case are better known.
Thank you for watching. For more videos, you can watch us on this channel. For more content and online consultations, you can find us on lawyerphilippines.org.